Dad and Riley here from Coaster Fam from our very first time at Carowinds. Today I'll be trying to get my 100th credit on Fury 325. We're going to ride Fury for the first time, Intimidator, Copperhead Strike, and we'll be giving some instant ride reactions when we get off the coasters, some good footage. We're going to have a good time today. Hey everyone, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe as it really helps the channel grow. Thanks a lot. Alright, Riley is in North Carolina and South Carolina at the same time right now. This is where the Carolinas come together at Carowinds. It's a pretty busy day at opening here. Fury over there. Pretty busy day of security, but we're going to get through here and then we'll get back with you. Our first ride of the day will be Ricochet. This is actually our very first wild mouse. Instant ride reaction from our first wild mouse on Ricochet. Pretty cool, pretty intense in those turns with no banking or anything. It's kind of janky, but still a really fun ride. What do you think? Enjoyable?
Yeah, it was enjoyable. It was just really fast on those turns.
Oh yeah. We might get a re-ride on that later. We have fast lane today, so we won't be having to wait in much. Now we're going to take a ride on their mine train, the Carolina Gold Rusher, and we'll see how that is, and we'll get back to you after the ride. So, instant ride reaction from Carolina Gold Rusher, their mine train here at Carowinds. Felt kind of short, shorter than Dahlonega Mine Train at our home park, and the terrain not as good, but still a pretty fun ride. Not as painful as the Dahlonega Mine Train. I didn't hit my ribs as many times. Did you like Carolina Gold Rusher?
Yeah, it was good.
Good mine train. Alrighty. I think number 92, credit number 92 for me today is going to be Intimidator. It's the B&M Hyper, themed after Dale Earnhardt, late and great. Alright, so reaction to Intimidator. My first thoughts on it, we only got one ride so far, but my first thoughts so far is it's about on par with Goliath at Six Flags Over Georgia. Maybe not quite as good as Diamondback. It definitely starts to crawl toward the end when it starts to hit the trims, but the first drop and the air time on most of those hills is top notch. I would say that first drop is definitely better than Goliath, but I kind of prefer maybe Goliath's overall ride experience more. Intimidator definitely feels bigger in scale, and it was still an awesome ride. So on to the next. Alright, so today we are going to eat at Harmony Hall, which is their like kind of giant indoor air-conditioned food court. Let's go inside and see what they have. Alright, so looks like they have Italian, they got pizza, meatball sub, they got barbecue, turkey leg, brisket, pulled pork. They have grilled cheese sandwich station, which has like a pulled pork grilled cheese that looks really, really good. And they have fresh stuff, salads, and this is the overall place. Pretty cool. They have a stage for shows and stuff. But yeah, definitely a cool place to come in and escape the heat. It is really, really hot today. It feels like 100 degrees, so it was awesome to be able to come in here in the air and escape the heat and chow down. We're about to get on Kitty Hawk at Carowinds. This is my 93rd credit. This is Olivia's 31st credit. She's very excited. You excited to ride? It's a hot day here. Okay, instant reaction from Kitty Hawk. It was as bad as advertised. Hang and bang is the correct nickname for it. Non-stop headbanging, not really worth it, but it's another credit in the books. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely see why they call it hang and bang.
So pretty terrible, but on to the next. Woodstock Express. We rode one just like this at Kings Island. It was pretty awesome. Pretty good for a kid kind of family coaster. So this will be credit number 94. Yeah, so ride reaction to Woodstock Express. I really, really love those family coasters. I thoroughly enjoy those. The one at Kings Island, awesome. The one at Carowinds is awesome. I mean, you would think they'd be rough. They're actually a lot smoother and a lot more enjoyable than a lot of normal size coasters, actually. So yeah, awesome. Number 94. A few more down before I get on Fury finally. Nighthawk. Luckily we have fast lane for this because I heard the capacity is bad. This will be our first Flying Dutchman. So that's cool. And then the observation tower at some point. We'll get some good footage from up there. Alright, here we go. Going on to the Vekoma Flying Dutchman Nighthawk for credit number 95 for me. And credit what for you?
84, I think.
84 for Riley. We'll be back after the ride. So ride reaction on Nighthawk at Carowinds. What's your opinion, Riles?
I loved that. That was awesome.
That's insane because I did not like it at all. That is a one and done for me for sure. A lot of different forces than the B&M Flyer. If the vest wasn't on this, you would definitely be going for a swim a few times. There's a lot of forces pulling you against that vest. There's just like, you can't really see where you're going at all. Like on the B&M flyers, you can kind of tell where you're going, you can see a lot, and this one is just, you're blind, man. And then the dispatches take so long on this. It's I don't know. It rumbled my brain a little bit. Not my favorite thing, but on to the next. There is Hurler. Could be number 96. Jukebox Diner, pretty awesome cars. So, ride reaction for Hurler. I thought it was a lot better than most people say. It definitely was not very rough. Moves pretty good. Almost every hill has little pops of air time. Pretty smooth overall as far as wooden coasters go. There's not a lot to it, so it's nothing to write home about, but it definitely had some airtime and wasn't as rough as people say it was. What do you think?
It was fine.
Yeah? So, she's not really a fan of wooden coasters, but she said it was pretty smooth as far as wooden coasters go. So next up, it looks like we'll be hitting the Flying Cobras, which is their Vekoma boomerang, and we'll get back to you after the ride. Alright, reaction to Flying Cobras, the boomerang here at Carowinds. Yeah, I don't like boomerangs at all. Every time they come to a stop, I can't even see straight. They make me so dizzy. The first drop on them is always awesome, but I hate the rest of the ride so much. What do you think?
I don't like boomerangs in general, so I didn't really like it.
Yeah? Well, there you go. We just went into the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen, which is another awesome, like, air-conditioned sit-down area you can eat. They have like rotisserie chicken and beef and pizza. It's just one thing about Cedar Fair Park so far is just they have so many areas that you can go and escape the heat. Just so far, yeah, Kings Island and Carowinds have really they knock it out of the park compared to some of the other parks we've been to, other chains. Just for that aspect, it's just nice to be able to go in and get away from the sun. I mean, it is in the 90s here today. It was really awesome to be able to go in, enjoy a meal in the air conditioning. Now we're on to, I think we're gonna probably do Copperhead now. So we'll get back to you after the ride. Ride reaction to Copperhead Strike. Very impressed. Super awesome ride. The hang time on that first loop was awesome. I thought the launch pretty good. Everybody says it's not forceful. It's not the most forceful thing in the world, but it was still awesome. But that hang time on that loop, excellent ride. I'm definitely going to have to get a re-ride. What did you think?
That was awesome.
Yeah. So I think we're going to go re-ride that before we go on to the next credits. We'll probably hit the water park, get wet for a second, and then go get number 99 and 100. I just got through with Carolina Harbor, which is the attached water park to Carowinds. Comes with admission. What's really awesome about it is it's a full-size water park. It's not just a few slides and a wave pool. It's several wave pools, lazy river, the whole shebang. Super awesome water park. We went, cooled down for like an hour. Now we're gonna go back out. About to hit Afterburn for credit number 99, and then on to Fury for number 100. See you after the ride. Ride reaction from Afterburn, the B&M invert at Carowinds. My first thoughts are it's about on par with the Batman clone, but far more exciting layout, maybe a little less intense because Batman has all the helixes and whatnot, but the ride experience, much more varied elements, overall way funner experience to me. What do you think?
I love that.
Yeah, definitely re-rideable, minimal headbanging, a lot smoother than a Batman clone, really. But yeah, Afterburn, 2 thumbs up for sure. I gotta love the old invert leg kicking. I can't even help myself when I ride one. Almost everyone. All right, the moment we've been waiting for a long time, finally getting on this bad boy, Fury 325 at Carowinds. We're very, very excited for this credit. This will be my 100th, and we did a lot of work today to make sure it was my 100th credit. So, see you guys after the ride. Just got off Fury 325. Ride reaction, unbelievably fast. Cannot believe how fast that was. Lived up to the hype and more. That is the tallest and fastest thing we've been on so far, and it lived up to every bit of the hype. Definitely number 1 at the park. Not sure where I'm gonna place it on my top list yet, but it's gonna be way up there. Yeah, definitely awesome. What do you think?
That was insane.
Yeah, definitely gonna go get some re-rides, probably like 7, and we'll get back with you. Okay, as you can tell by my hair, we just got off Fury again. We rode the back row that time. I can't say definitively that the back row isn't as good as the front row. Like the sense of speed and the wind in your face in the front obviously is better, but I don't know, what do you think? Which row?
I think I like the front row better.
Yeah. The drop in the back row, definitely better. It feels like you fall for a mile, but front row is definitely sense of speed and the wind in your face. But yeah, we're gonna go get some more re-rides on this thing, for sure. All right, everyone, just a little wrap up here from our day at Carowinds. Had a really, really great time. It's an awesome park. After some re-rides on Fury, we went and rode Carolina Cyclone, which kind of knocked me out for the rest of the day. It was pretty terrible. Riley ended up getting the Vortex credit by herself because I didn't feel that well. We didn't get on Wilderness Run that day. It wasn't open. But overall, we had a really, really great time. It was an awesome park. It's beautiful. We'll have a full park review along with some other Carowinds content coming up soon. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll talk to you soon.